What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Rumstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The shotgun run call. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. He escapes the pocket. That's Carter. It's Jackson. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. The shotgun handoff here. They test the middle, but gets stuck. That one goes nowhere. Here's the second down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He lets it rip. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Running out of time in the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The sure hands, it's Brown. Solid gain there, moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
A quick throw out left, complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Scanning the field. It's Moss. It's a quick grab. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The shotgun running play call. Picks up the first, looking for more. Sophomore run down after a nice run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
What a play here by this defense. defensive line, you can get so caught up with the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Lacey. He's swarmed by the defense.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he knocks it right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. That's a fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. They finally get him back, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the...
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. To throw, it's Moss. He's hit as he throws it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The lead stays at 3 after the miss. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
got the play fake. Looking to pass it. Throws to the tight end. He's got it with room to run. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it in the open. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The Buckeyes line up with a 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Looking for 6. And he will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Looking deep down the left side. And the pass ball is incomplete. They took the downfield shot. The final play of the opening quarter. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Moss. On the move now. He dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll be brought down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking for some space. It's Jackson. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Louisville. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Point after, not right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Receiver in motion now. The receiver's got it on a jet sweep. Fighting him off. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Really good call here to go with the jet sweep, but you've got to get north and south. Once the defense is out of position, the quicker you can get vertical, the better chance you can find yardage for that first down.
Caught quickly, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. Looking to chuck it again. Nice grab. It's Tate. Breaks into the clear. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
The pocket breaking down. Catch made by the tight end. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Bringing it out. It's Hughes. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Trying to find room. It's Brown. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And it's good for a 1st down with a 36. The offense really clicking here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Cardinals with 1st and 10 here. They'll run it from the gun. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Looking to pass. It's Moss. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or do they trust the QB and be more aggressive here?
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The tight end has got it. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Bringing pressure. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's saying. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Finds his target. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Chris, just really impressed by this defense. They're backed up near their own goal line, really doing a good job of rallying to the football in these last couple plays. Now, let's see what happens here on this 3rd and goal.
They get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I'll tell you what, in this 1st half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Defense not pressing this time. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. It's another deep shot. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. And the pass interference with no time on the clock will give them one last play here before the break. Dropping back, it's Moss. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. They finally get him down, but a big play for 46.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Blown coverage here, and the receiver is just waiting in the end zone all by himself. You won't see an easier touchdown catch than that maybe all season.
Deciding to go for two here to cut the margin to 3 points. To the air, it's Moss. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Pass midfield. The 30. Pass the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a big two. What have you ever seen that before? As the two-point try backfires big time. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught behind the line, it's Jackson. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Pass complete, it's second down now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Fires it to the wideout. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Dropping back, it's Moss. Quick throw, testing the middle. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The sure hands. It's Jackson.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Love the call here to get the ball to the edge, give it to a talented, skilled player where he can get to the outside, find some room, and get a first down.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Takes the ball, tries the right side. Getting close to midfield now. They'll bring it.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense moving into a bunch formation. And the quarterback is going to make a play through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
That's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. He missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least. 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Play action here on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Looking downfield, it's Moss. Grab down the middle, it's Brown. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
A completion sets up a second down play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was 0 in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So after missing the earlier field goal attempt, they're going to go for it on fourth down. No press here. The defense backing away. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
It's Jackson. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
They feed it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. The running game has been smothered.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Nothing going with the running game on those two plays. Now it's third down and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to pass. It's Sayin. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Grab behind the line. It's Lacey. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after one. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here comes a handoff. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Lacey. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
No way to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Moss. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver. And the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball is coming to allow him to knock it away.
The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards in the completion, but now it's fourth down. The Cardinals will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Grab down the middle. It's Lacey. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. And the Cardinals come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. On the move now. He finds some space. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, finally, there it is. I mean, we've been talking all game about this guy and his speed, and it's about time his best run of the game. As we head down the stretch, he's going to have to keep that in mind, that when everyone's covered, take off and use his legs and make big plays like this.
We find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
The defense stops him there on the scramble, close to the goal line, but not in.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Can he get there on the ground? Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. To the air, it's Moss. Launching one to the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Louisville.
What a tough matchup for this defense down inside the 5-yard line against a big tight end. You're so worried about a slant or maybe a fade to the receivers, and instead they go to the big man and he makes you pay.
And FPHC gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this route. Looking to throw it on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. The clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. Important 2nd down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Smith. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Took contact on the throw. Oh, and he very nearly threw a 4th interception today. He's going to set up 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
To throw, it's Sayin. It's a wide receiver screen. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. He stopped short of the marker. Takes fourth down now. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Here in the final quarter, this game remains tied.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. What a poor kicker.
A deep shot right down the middle. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it third and manageable? Scanning the field, it's Moss. Quick completion to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. And finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short.
Chris, look at the clock here. We're under a minute to play, and it's a completion, but it's not very effective. The defense's job is to just keep everything in front of them. The offense has got to come up with different ways to manipulate that coverage and take some shots downfield.
And now the defense steps in to call time with 10 seconds remaining on the clock. The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a deep completion. Desperation pass falls incomplete. Now we're headed to overtime. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. back to throw. It's Moss. Pressure is coming. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
So here comes a crucial 3rd and short. This offense does not want to have to settle for a field goal attempt here in overtime. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop.
Well, I just thought that would be a foregone conclusion. 3rd down in inches, no problem. Quarterback sneak, 1st down. But no, the defensive line holds their point of attack and pushes him. Looked like no gain to me. It'll be 4th down in inches.
So here we go. 4th and short in overtime. This offense taking a risk. Can they convert here? Fourth down, look at the throw for it. Oh, they can't connect. They roll the dice, but it's incomplete on 4th down.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job at knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
It's good! An overtime game winner.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3